Sunday. Oh,
Story time.
we didn't rehearse that one.
Today is story
time. We didn't do that right either. Okay.
Yeah, so today we're gonna tell a story from like just an interesting story that happened to us in the past.
Also including our guest star Benji, who apparently smells another dog on me or food.
We just got back from eating too.
We just got back from eating some food. But we're telling a story from like, what was it? 2000, it was a couple years ago when Peter was a bartender at this bar.
So I used to work at a bar in the neighborhood. And this is while I was in college. So I used to be a bartender and I was the only guy bartender. All the other guys were security, and then the rest of the staff was females. I think we had
like... That has nothing to do with the story.
I think we had like... Well, anyway. Tanaya was that...
No, because Peter only got half part of the story. So let me start. So I was at the bar waiting for Peter to get off, and I was just hella cute. And I go in there, and I'm just minding my own business, and this drunk dude decides that he's gonna come over to me, and he's like, "What's your name?" And I'm just like, and Peter's like, "Yo, don't talk to her. That's my woman. Don't talk to her." He's like, "She's my woman now." And so he goes to put his hand around my waist and then yank me towards him. And when he did that, I pushed him and he fell. And apparently he had like two people with him, a woman and a guy.
He was there with some people.
He was there with a couple people. And so then I'm just like, you know what? He's drunk, whatever. Peter, just let it go. So then I go around this couple that's also pretty drunk, I think. I don't know. But the woman's like, hey, don't do that. I turn around so quick. And I looked at her, literally, this is the whole, it felt like 5 minutes, but it was like 10 seconds. I'm just staring her down like this. And then like, you could see the fear of God in her eyes that she just said something to me. And so Peter, I didn't even know where he was at this point because I was turning red. Not turning red, I was going red because somebody just tried to come up to my face. Now, I think the guy that she was with knew that I was going red, so he pulls her aside and he got in my face. And I'm like, I'll go after you too. Like, I ain't scared to fight no dude. And then next thing you know, I see somebody in a red shirt with a black vest pop in the middle, and it's Peter who done did some ninjutsu and ended up directly in front of me. Like, did you run?
Yeah, so it was, I swear it was like a Friday or a Saturday night, but anyways.
That don't matter.
It was a busy night, so I was still bartending, and the bar, it's like an island, you know, so we're bartending in the middle. Yeah, so there's like an island, and Tanaya was on the left side.
Where he could not reach me just by walking straight ahead. So he has to go around the bar.
So the exit is on my right, but she's to my left. So anyways, when the guy got up in her face, because, you know, I saw all of this happening, and when the guy got up in her face, I ran around the bar to the other side.
I didn't see any of that.
So then, you know, I got in front of Tanaya, and, you know, I was like, "What's up, man? You gonna do something?"
Yeah.
So I told him, you know, like, you need to sit...
Watch your mouth.
Try not to cuss, but basically I told him he need to back up and sit down, and of course, you know, he pump up his chest, so I pump up my chest too, and then
I think they were speaking Vang because I didn't hear none of that.
No, we weren't speaking Vang.
Y'all weren't speaking Vang?
Nuh-uh.
I honestly don't remember because at that point I was wrapping up my braids into a high bun and taking off my earrings.
So I was gonna punch him, and then I see a super strong hand come out of nowhere. It was like, and then it pushed me back. Yeah, the hand from God.
Was it God?
No, it was my security guard. My security guard pushed me back, and then he pushed the other guy back too, and he was like, "Yo, y'all need to get out." Now, backstory: the security guard that did that I was beefing with him at that time too, so it was kind of funny. But this security guard, he was like a black belt, you know, he did like martial arts and everything. Okay, and you know, he worked out every day, so you know, he was always on edge. You know, he's always looking for a fight because, you know, he's a gym rat.
Benji,
and on top
you gotta
of that,
move the camera.
he's a martial artist. So, he's super strong guy too, super buff. So he grabbed him and his whole crew and then pushed them all out. So then, I'm over here, I'm just like, hey man, whatever, and they're out the bar already. So I went back to work and I continued cleaning up the place. By this time I was...
Wait, no, you're missing some stuff.
Like what?
Okay, so as he's going back to the bar, I'm wrapping up my ponytail and I'm still sitting at the bar and these guys are getting pushed out. I think they closed the bar.
Yeah, we end up closing.
They end up closing the bar. And then all of a sudden, I can't even say her name because as I'm at the bar, this girl that I don't care for that did not work there, but was always there. And then an employee of the bar was there. And they came up to me, are you okay? That usually doesn't happen. We're cool here. And I'm just like...
It's a bar though.
I'm like, get out of my face. Like, if I'm red, not like physically red, but if I'm in that mode, do not try to talk to me, especially if I don't like you. And then finally, I ended up, Peter's closing up. I ended up going to the back into their kitchen with him. And I'm saying, we don't need to leave. He said, no, F that, we're leaving. And I'm like, we don't need to leave because there could be more people outside. It's only us two, and these heifers ain't gonna help us. Y'all know y'all come in packs.
So I wanted to go because I didn't want to stay there anymore because, I don't like staying in that kind of mess because it's just not healthy. So I wanted to leave, and funny story, as we're leaving, we see them in the parking lot because the back door is connected to the parking lot.
They were right by the back door.
Yep, so, we're staring at each other.
Talking stuff. Literally laughing and talking stuff.
So I'm like, so in my head, I'm like, yo, either we can go over there and throw down or we can just get in my car and leave. So I'm like, you know what? This ain't even worth it. So we got in our car and we ended up leaving. So it's funny. So then a while after this, I end up squashing the beef with my security guard because I'm like, hey, we both work in the same workplace. There's no point of us having beef.
Tell them why he got in the middle in the first place.
Who? Oh, yeah. So, yeah, that's what I was going to get to. So after we squashed everything, he told me, he was like, man, Peter, I saw y'all about to fight. He was like, I didn't even care. I was going to let you both go at it and then I'll come in and break it up. But he said the reason why he stepped in was because he saw her and he was like, Peter, I've seen your girl and she's super cool. She's super nice. I've never seen her upset like that. And he said, all I saw was her face turning red and I knew I had to hop in. I was like, oh, so you was just going to let me fight? He's like, yeah, I was going to let you do your thing and I would have came in and broke it up. I was like, all right, maybe you should have just let me did it.
The thing is, yeah, I don't get that mad very often. I think maybe a handful of times that I've ever gotten that pissed off and was ready to throw down. And if I am out of it, the best thing to do is just leave me alone and let me go walk it off. And not walk out of the bar knowing that they're out there and we could possibly, after I've already calmed down, we could possibly hop back. You know how hard it is? It's like the Hulk. When he's already out of Hulk mode and you want him to bring him back like he did in Avengers, what was it? The second one or the third one?
I don't know, one of those.
Remember the Hulk? He couldn't come back?
Yeah.
That's how it feels for me at that point. Because I gotta get re-mad. Like, you know how hard that is? But yeah.
So yeah, and then
I just said all that for no reason.
So that was our interesting, little...
That's us almost getting into a fight as a couple. That's, yeah, literally.
So then... It's funny too because I swear like a few years later I was at college and I swear I saw him at college just sitting down.
Benji, you're messing up our camera.
Just sitting down on the floor, reading books or whatever. And we both made eye contact and it was kind of one of those things where it's like, I know I've seen this dude somewhere before. I just don't know where he's at or I don't know where. And I started thinking about it. I was like, yo, I think this was the dude that you and me was about to fight.
I remember that.
And he just happens to be at the same college we were at. But, at this point, it was just kind of like, yo, whatever, nothing happened. So we kind of just like...
I mean, if y'all were to fight in my territory, the college, because I was a student president, that would have looked so bad. Because everybody that was anybody at that school that was like administrative and security knew who I was. And they knew Peter was with me. And if something would happen with him, Like, they already were coming after me when my sister broke the parking ramp. And it don't matter. They came after me for that because they knew she was my sister and she didn't even go there.
Yeah, so that was...
More of the story is, I'm glad that nothing happened at the college while we was going there.
Well, I mean, obviously, God was looking over us that day, too, at the bar. So.
Day. Yeah, so that's how we almost got in a fight at the bar as a couple.
Word of advice: if you're a bartender, don't bring your partner to the bar with you. Terrible idea.
Wait, are you saying because I kept getting hit on?
No, because I kept getting hit on.
Man, that's a whole other story for a whole other... We ain't even going to go into that.
Well, you know.
But for real.
Yeah.
No.
So thank you.
Especially them girls that be trying to get all in your face. Oh, we just love Peter.
Well, you know, I am a ladies' man, so. So, yeah. Thank y'all for tuning in. We'll catch y'all on the next episode.
This is not a show. Bye, y'all.